Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brosepi, and I'm coming at you with some really interesting gameplay, I think, today. Now you know me, I'm into games like Call of Duty, Battlefield 3, Counter-Strike Go, sometimes Dota, League of Legends, Solitaire, really competitive games. And for those of you who also like competitive games, competitive online multiplayer games no less, I think I found an indie game that's just right for you. It's made by this Mexican developer. I don't know their name, but the game is called I think, and it's an indie game, obviously, turn-based card combat game. Now, the point of the game is to be the first one to get rid of all of your cards, and thus being the one. I think that's what it means. I tried asking my housekeeper, but it turns out she's Polish and is of no use. As you can see, I called Mr. Ordonez, I think his name was, out on not screaming Uno, because apparently that is part of the rule. You have to be a very animated player to win this game. There are 4 different colors that cards can be in this game: red, blue, yellow, and green, and each card has different numbers and different abilities. See, I put down a blue 0. The blue 0's ability is that it can be put down on top of cards. That reverses the flow of play, as you can see by the arrows on the table. I don't have anything, so I have to draw a card from the deck, and I was very lucky to get a blue 6. She puts a red 6, he puts a red 1, and I have to draw another card. There I get a wild card, I get to choose the color, and I choose yellow. She puts down a draw 2. Mr. Ordonez has to skip his turn after picking 2 cards. I scream Uno just in time. She puts down a yellow 7, puts down a yellow 1. I don't have anything. Draw from the deck. Green 3 is useless to me. Puts down a yellow 5, but he cock blocks me with a yellow 6. But then I get lucky with a green 6. So she goes around, reverses. What an idiot. Put down a 3. Yell Uno. I am ready to win. He doesn't have any cards. She puts down a green 4, sorry. And there, I win that round. Apparently I scored 86 points that game. I don't know how points are scored. There's no headshot markers, there's no hit markers, there's no nothing in this game. Mr. Ordonez gets to start the game here. I think indie games like indie games like Minecraft and Terraria I think they're really the future of gaming. If you look at the big studios like EA and Ubisoft, Rockstar, games like Grand Theft Auto, Assassin's Creed, games like Activision's Call of Duty series, I think they're kind of waning in this industry, and I think indie is really taking over. Because indie games and indie like studios are where people with some talent but not a whole lot, like not enough to like make it, get like a really good job. Like let's say you want to be like an art director at Ubisoft, right? But they got those places locked down. You ever see like an Assassin's Creed game? They're really pretty, but you're just not good at art. Like look at Minecraft. It's just a bunch of squares. I feel like I could have done that if I was smart. I should have done that, but that's what I'm saying. Indie games are great for people who value an easy job and who really want their bad art to get out there, I'm not trying to offend anybody here, but I don't know. It's great. Games like Limbo, games like Terraria, any one of those million 8-bit games out there now today. Those are exactly what I'm talking about. Any game that wants to be retro, looks like Mario and it plays like shit. That's art. Okay, that is indie game. That is the future of gaming. All right, and unfortunately for me, I don't have any talent aside from shoutcasting, playing video games, and hating myself. So I don't think I'd ever be able to tap into that industry. But for those of you who do, you gotta work it, man. All right, I want you guys to quote me on this, but I think one day all video games are gonna look like they were made in 1984. All right, I know that's a bold claim. They're gonna look like they play in 1984. There's gonna be no voice acting, no sound. It's the future of the art. Okay, games like Call of Duty, games like Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, Grand Theft Auto, the biggest entertainment retail event of ever, I think. Those are a thing of the past. All right, video games in the future will all be $2 downloads, very cheap, made by people and companies who you will never know the names of, and they'll just be terrible. And that is what I think the future is. Back to the gameplay. I'm drawing cards. I'm drawing a blank. I'm getting absolutely nothing. I'm getting hammered by nothing. Draw from the deck again. I now have, I believe, 7 cards. He has Uno, I think. I put down a yellow. She puts down a yellow. She has to draw 2. He wins, and I draw 4. He's spiting me. Senor Ordonez won this round with 142 points. Again, I have no idea how this is scored. Starting the 3rd and final round. Barnaby just had to drink my water. Sponsored by water. Water's life. 3rd round starting. Everyone's getting their cards. I have a wild card in there. That's going to be really good. Oh, she gets skipped. I put down a yellow 3. Puts down a yellow 2. She returns with a blue 2. I also I copy her move. Put down a blue 2. Blue 8. Blue 7. Blue 4. I'm all out of blues, but thank goodness I have a wild card. Now I have to choose yellow, red, or green. I forget what I choose. He chooses red. Doesn't matter. I have a red 5 also. Just copying Miss Marmalade over there on the right. She has nothing to put down until she draws that red 2. I have nothing to put down also. And there you go. Mr. Ordonez having that skip card doesn't help me any. Draw blue 1. That's useless. He calls Uno. She skips him. I put down a green 7. He puts down a green 9 to take the game. I believe that was the last round. Mr. Ordonez, good game to you, senor. 173 to 86. He does win, and apparently that is how the game ends. This game is a blast, guys. If you like indie games, if you like competitive games, I'll put a link to it in the description. It's totally free to play. I think, I don't know, not a lot of people play. I always get put in a match with Ordonez and Miss Marmalade on the right, but if you guys like this video, please leave a like and subscribe because that makes me feel really good about myself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.